Hold on. 2 headquarters. I'll be out with a mail on Mercer and Sycamore. Is that your car? Is that your car, bud?
365, get back.
I have nothing more to say to you.
Oh, I need to know if that's your car.
Yep, got
I
it.
have nothing more to say to you.
Well, were you breaking into that car?
I have nothing more to say to you.
Okay. All I'm doing is just, I saw you buy that car in the middle of the
I
street.
just want to go.
I just want to know what's going on.
Is there a crime being committed?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Please walk away.
You're not telling me anything. You're not telling me if you just told me you live here and that's your car, I would have let you go.
I just want to go without having to tell you anything.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just going to go make sure that car's not broken into. I'm going to wait here for my backup.
I just want to go.
I'm going to wait here for my backup. Okay. I'm going to check out that car. And then I'm going to see if it was broken. That's your car, you said?
I just want to go.
Okay. All right. Dude, I'm trying to be as nice as I can to you. I really am.
You'd let me go. That's being nice.
Okay. Well, like I said, we've had a lot.
Everything else is just impeding on my civil rights.
Okay.
Letting me go is being nice.
Okay. Just listen to me.
Everything else
just
is
listen to
impeding
me.
on my civil rights.
Just listen to me. We've had a lot of car burglaries in this area. Okay.
I want to go.
All I want to say, if that's your car, I saw you buy that car. I saw you walking in the middle of the street.
I want to go.
I want to see what's going on. I'm just doing my job. We've been getting told by our supervisors.
Your job should be to let me go.
We've been getting told by our supervisors to see and investigate anybody who looks suspicious. It's midnight.
This is Brett, by the way.
Okay.
I would like to go.
All right. Hey, Chris, can I get a look up, please? Is that your car right there? X-ray 29 Juliet Zulu. Dude, all I wanted to know is where you're going. If that was your car, and if you said I live right over here, I'll let you go. All I want to do is find out what's going on. That's all.
There's nothing going on, and I'd like to go.
That's fine. All I wanted to know is what was going on, if that was your car or not.
Investigate.
Huh?
Can I go?
Negative 16-014.
Stand by. Stand by.
Wagon green, digital 10 of 2020. To an Adelia Galicia.
Is that you?
33-year-old female at a Clinton Place, Plainfield, Transit 0.
Is that you?
I just want to go.
Is that you?
I just want to go.
Okay.
Second, ACS check on all of these.
Anthony, just stay here with him. I saw him buy that car over there. He's just not really being cooperative with me at all. You stay here with this officer for right now, okay?
Right, huh? Negative ACS.
Yes? Okay. What's going on, ma'am?
Nothing. I just seen what was going on out here, but somebody broke in my car last night.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to stop this guy.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any?
My neighbor's truck. That's
Okay.
his truck.
Do you know who that guy is over there?
No, I just seen you out here with him. I just heard you talking about a car, but somebody broke in my car.
Did you report it last night? Did you report it?
Yeah, they came this morning.
What was in your car?
I only had a couple of dollars on the thing that they took.
Okay.
But that was it.
Just stay here 1 second, okay? I'll come talk to you. You said you were driving a car? Is that what you said you were doing? Sir?
I said I would like to go. That's exactly what I said.
Because that car right there was burglarized last night.
I would like to go.
Can you tell me what your name is and stuff?
I would like to go.
Were you driving that car?
I would like
If you were driving that car, you have to have an ID, don't you?
All right. I plead the Fifth Amendment. I would like to go. Is there a crime being committed?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I walk away. Is there a crime you're investigating?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
What's the
were just dabbling with
What's
that
the
car
crime?
right there.
That car?
Yeah.
Being burglarized right now?
I don't know.
We don't know.
All right. Can I go away?
Nope.
No, I'm trying to figure out if you were in that car.
Arrest me for burglarizing that car?
Well,
Were you?
No.
Once
I
we
wanna
make
walk
contact
away.
with you, we have to
Will
check
you
to make
arrest
sure
me
you're
or
not
let
wanted.
me go?
You have
Arrest
ID.
me
Do you
or
have
let me
do you
go?
have ID?
Can you arrest me or let
Do you have
me go?
ID?
All right. No more words for you.
Do you have ID?
Nothing. I have nothing.
Where'd you get
to
that
say
bread
to you.
from?
I have nothing to say to you.
Dude, you're making this more difficult than it needs to be.
I just want to walk away.
Do you
You're
understand?
making it
Do you
difficult.
Do you understand where I'm coming
I
from?
just want to walk away. I just want to walk away.
Do you understand where I'm coming from?
North Plainfield, apparently.
We've had a lot of burglaries in the area.
I just want to walk away.
I
There's
just
no
saw you.
burglary going on right now. I want to walk away. There's no burglary going on right now. I would like to walk away.
You're making this very
There's
difficult.
no crime right now. You're not investigating.
I am
crime.
investigating a crime. I just saw you dabbling with that car.
Okay,
You're not giving me
well,
any
please
reason
go
why you weren't.
investigate the crime and let me leave.
Well, we'll do this.
Okay.
Now you come on over here, stand on, put your hands on the car. Read out for weapons.
Okay. Were you driving that car right now? What were you doing over there? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Now I'm just trying to figure out how much money I can get out of the city of North Plainfield.
Okay. Okay. You don't want to tell me what you were doing over there? Or give me any sort of ID? Sir. You understand what I'm saying to you?
I understand you're violating all of my
I'm not violating your rights. I'm asking you what was going on.
We're articulating.
There's nothing going on.
I'm asking you what you were doing.
There's nothing going on, and I want to go home.
All I want to know is what you were doing by that car. I saw you dabbling with the car and walking in the middle of the street.
Can you please let me go? My rights have been violated. I have a hand up my ass, and I'd like to go
You don't have a
home.
hand up your ass.
We're holding you so you don't run away.
Why would I run away?
Because we don't know who you are and you're not giving us your information. So right now you're obstructing our investigation. Maybe he wants to
Can
give
I
you-
go home,
may-
please?
When you give you his information, maybe he wants to give you a
Can I
ticket
go home,
for
please?
jaywalking, and we can't do that without you giving your information.
I wasn't jaywalking.
You were walking in the middle of the street.
That's jaywalking.
I was not in the middle of the street.
You just told me you were in the middle of the
Pulled
street.
up, I was on the sidewalk.
No,
You stopped
yeah,
me
but
on
when
the
I was
sidewalk.
driving, you were in the middle of the street.
You would have to show me video of that.
I don't have video of that.
I don't have video of it either. So can I go home?
Can you, if you just tell me your name
Can I go home?
and tell me if that was your car that you were just
Can I
in,
go home?
what were you doing in the car?
Please let me go home. I just want to go. Can I go?
Just if you give me your
Can-
name, you can go.
Sir, how long do I have to stand up in the cold? Can you please just put handcuffs on me and take me to the cell? At least it's warm over there.
Well, if you
Or
can,
let me
I'll
go
let you
home.
go home as soon as you tell me what you were doing over there.
I just don't want to stand up in the cold anymore. Can you put me in the squad car or take me home? Or
Where do you live?
Can you proceed to the
Where do you live?
next step?
You want me to take you home? Where do you
I've
live?
already said that
No, you
I'm not
didn't.
answering any
You
questions.
never told me where you
Okay,
live.
I plead the Fifth Amendment.
You want me to take you home?
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you want me to take you home?
I'm not answering any questions, and I would like to go
Do you have
to
a
the
field
next
interview
step.
thing?
If you're going to throw me on the ground and arrest me, please do.
No. You want to call Vaughn real quick? Or could I call him from your phone? I don't have my cell phone on me. I'll stand with him. Just relax, sir. Listen, all I'm doing is I protect the community. I protect the people who live in this community, okay? Do you live in this community? No, I'm not saying from you.
Can I
But when I
please
see,
go home?
if
Can I
that,
take
if
my
that,
breath
listen,
and go?
can I tell you something? If that wasn't your car, okay? Or let me put it this way to you. If that was your car, okay, and I'm driving past, and I see somebody who I don't know if that's their car or not, dabbling in it, walking in the middle of the street, and in this area there's been a multitude of car burglaries, I'm trying to figure out what somebody else was doing in somebody else's car.
Can I go home?
Do you understand?
Can I go home?
If that's your car, that's fine. But if you're not going to tell
I
us
go
it's
home?
your car,
Can you just tell me if it's your car or not?
I go home.
no, not yet.
I'm not trying to make this a big deal. You're making this a big deal.
Can I go home?
You could just repeat yourself. I mean, just tell me what your name is. Please, just tell me what your name is.
Can I go?
Once you tell me what your name is, I'll let you go. You're making this a very big deal.
Man, I'm catching pneumonia out here. I really want to go.
Well, if you were still walking home, you'd be in the same spot anyway.
I really want to go.
Why can't you tell me what your name is?
Can you let me go? There's no crime being committed.
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, can you please go investigate the crime?
I am. I'm investigating it. Can you tell me what your name is?
I am not a part of the crime. Can I?
Well, if you weren't part of the crime, what am I doing here?
I am not a part of the crime.
What is this wrapping? It says break. Sir, I could give you a ticket for jaywalking, and then if you don't tell me your name, then it's obstruction. Then you can get arrested for that.
Please proceed.
You want to get arrested, or I can let you go home?
I just want to go home. I told you what
I will bring you home if you tell me what your name is.
I just want to leave.
I'll let you go with a warning.
Just want to leave. Can you just let me go?
That's how you get.
Have nothing, there's nothing going on here. Please let me go. There's not. You investigated. You found nothing. You have to let me go.
I haven't found anything because you won't tell me what your name is.
Please arrest me then. You found something. Please arrest me.
I don't know who you are.
All right. You haven't found nothing. Please let me go.
It doesn't work like that.
You found something. Please arrest me.
It doesn't work like that.
Well, what did happen? Do we just stay here? Is this a
If you just tell me what your name is, yeah.
I'm an excellent chess player.
What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Is this a stalemate? I don't know.
Sir, do you understand how?
Arrested.
If you don't, just tell me your name. Just tell me what. Tell me whose car that is.
Please let me go.
I will if you cooperate with me.
I am cooperating.
You're not. If you want to cooperate,
you asked me to put my hands on the car. It's on the car. You held me by my buttocks. It's I did nothing.
Sir.
This is bread. Can I go?
Sir, can you please tell me what your name is so I can verify if that's your car or not? That's all I wanted to do. That's all I want to do.
I plead the Fifth Amendment. Do I have that right?
Huh? No, at this time you don't.
Do I have the right
no, you do not have. You don't.
I have the right to
You don't because I need your name.
The more police come, the more I feel unsafe.
Because I need your name.
Right
I need your name.
You
don't have. Listen.
You guys are pulling up, but I don't. I feel worse.
You have to tell me your name, so I can write you a ticket if I wanted to for jaywalking. Okay? Now, if you don't tell me your name, that's called obstruction. Then you can get arrested for that. Or you could just tell me your name, I could verify that that's your car, and then you can go home and I'll give you a warning for jaywalking. That's how it works. Do you understand?
I was walking on the sidewalk.
Yeah, after I stopped you. When I pulled up, you were in the middle of the street, walking in the middle of the street, and dabbling with that car.
In the middle of the street. That never happened.
Well, you're lying to me, straight to my face. And you know you are. I saw you walking in the middle of the street. And then as soon as you saw me turn around...
Am I allowed to get out of a car and walk to the sidewalk?
What?
Am I allowed to get out of a car?
You weren't getting out of the car.
I'm just asking a question.
You were walking in the middle of the street.
Asking a question.
Then you walked to that car, dabbling with it.
Answer for me. Am I allowed to get out of a car and walk to the sidewalk?
Yeah, sure you are.
All right, good. Well, I committed no crime. Please let me go.
Sir.
I am 100% sure that I committed no crime. Please let me go.
That's fine, but you're making this a big deal.
I committed no crime. Please let me go.
There has been a lot of crimes, and that's what I'm investigating.
He's coming with a baton.
That's his flashlight. That's his flashlight.
Unsafe.
That's his flashlight.
Can
it's not
I
a baton.
Please go home?
How are you, sir?
I'm cold.
It seems to be the trouble.
I was walking on the sidewalk. He pulled up alongside me, and now I'm on the squad car with my hands open, and I'd like to go home.
Where are you coming from, Chief?
It's bread wrapped in a container.
Right. Where are you coming from this evening? I just want to know where you're coming from this evening. Okay.
Can I leave?
Where are you coming from, then?
Continue in that direction.
I have a question to ask of you, because somebody saw you doing something suspicious.
I told him that I reserve my right for silence, to answer no questions.
Right, and I told you that doesn't matter anymore because you were jaywalking.
Do I have such a right? Can I answer no questions?
Just stay here for a second. as I was doing this, these people came out of the house. This car just got burglarized last night.
Okay.
And they said, "What's that guy doing over here?" So when I was over there, I saw this guy in the middle of the street. He was dabbling around in this car with that big thing in his hand. And then as soon as I pulled around, he got over to the sidewalk and started to walk down here, and then I stopped him.
What do you mean over by the car? What was he doing?
I don't know. He won't tell me.
What did you see him do by the car?
He was messing around with the car, and he dropped that thing, that bread.
What do you mean messing around with it?
He was like touching the door handle or doing something. That's what caught my interest. And I checked it; they're both locked.
And then he dropped the bread?
He dropped the bread.
District 4 and District 3.
Now he's giving no name or no
He's just been uncooperative this whole time, giving me a hard time.
jaywalking?
He was over here, then he walked to the car,
4
did something,
Greenbrook Road for a
dropped the bread, and then as he saw me turn around, he got onto the sidewalk and started walking down the street.
So he was touching the car?
He was doing something over here, yeah. I don't know what he was doing, but he was doing something over here. It looked like he's touching the car, but...
And dropped the bread.
And dropped the bread, and then walked over here onto the sidewalk and started walking down the street.
Did he pick the bread up?
Yeah, he picked the bread up.
He walked from over there to here.
When I saw him, I was on Mercer. He was right here, walked over to here, did something, dropped the bread, picked it up, and then walked over to here. Then he said he was in this car, and he said, he's like, I parked the car, and then he's like, can I get out of my car and get on the sidewalk? And I was like, yeah, sure, you could do that, but that's not what you were doing.
You got a lookout on the car?
Yeah, it comes back to Clinton Ave in Plainfield. I think so, yeah.
And does he have any keys on him?
No, he has nothing on him.
No keys whatsoever.
And he won't tell me if it's his car or where he was going or where he lives. No keys.
What's today? Sunday? Who's on call?
I don't know. That's not Booker, though, is it? I mean, I could write him a ticket for jaywalking.
Who's the on call?
I don't know if these people have video either.
Detective Segator.
Shit, man.
You see this window broken out? See this window broken out right here?
That was like that?
That was like that yesterday, or it happened yesterday.
Jimmy Kirkner is driving down the street. We're driving on Mercer. Sees a guy, a black male, across the street from the east side of Sycamore over to the west side, slight angle towards a car. He's over by the car door. He's got like a big object on the tree behind him, a piece of bread, along with like French bread. Jimmy watches when he drops the bread. Jimmy comes over here. The guy starts walking away from the car over to the sidewalk and continues on the sidewalk. Jimmy tries to stop him. The guy refuses to give any kind of information whatsoever. Nothing. Where he's coming from, where he's going. No name or anything. He's kind of looking at the car. The car got broke away. He ain't gonna provide any information. And he was standing by the car door. Jimmy said it looked like he might have been trying to fiddle with the locker now.
I couldn't tell exactly,
couldn't tell,
but he told me he was in the car.
And the guy's telling me he was in the car.
He said he was driving it.
The problem is the car is locked up.
And it's cold.
It's cold. He's got no keys on it. The car is locked. Hood is cold. And he's got no keys on it.
What is that?
I ain't got no money. Can't get it stand. No, no, we're out.
I think he has a phone. I just patted him down just for weapons.
Wallet on him?
I don't think so. He won't give me nothing.
Yeah, he ain't providing nothing.
I'll go talk to him again.
Still gives me nothing. No judge could have turned him a couch down. I'm going to be sitting there with a predicament.
You said you were driving that car, right? And then you got out of the car and walked to the sidewalk? That's what you said?
I didn't say any of that.
You said you were driving that car.
I didn't say any of
You
that.
just asked me before. You said, am I as a person allowed to get out of a car?
Is a person allowed to walk to the sidewalk from a car?
No. Yeah, so you were in the
Right.
car.
Yes.
So you
No.
were driving the car.
I'm not answering that question. All I'm telling you, is a person allowed to do that? You said yes. I said I'm.
But if a person was allowed to be doing that, that means you would have to have been doing that.
No criminal activity at all.
I'm not saying that. I'm investigating what's going on in this area.
Can you continue your investigation?
I'm doing it with you.
Without me?
No, because this is the whole reason why you're here.
Well, if I'm the investigation, please proceed.
I am proceeding.
All right. Well,
Listen, bud, if you just give me your name, and we could just verify that that's your car, and then you live around the corner, and that's if your story adds up, you're free to go. I mean, I don't understand how you're not understanding this. I'm sure Officer Hoofat already told you that there's been a lot of stuff going on around this area. This is why I'm driving around this area very slowly, looking around for suspicious activity, looking around for car burglaries. No.
Can I please leave?
No, you can't because.
Can I please leave?
You can't because if I decide to give you a ticket,
Please leave.
I need your name.
Can I please leave?
You want to ask me again? How many times do you want to ask me?
Please leave.
I already told you no.
Until I'm able to leave. That's all I can do.
Okay.
There's nothing else I can do.
We'll keep asking.
Nothing else I can do. I have no more power. This is it. I can only ask you to go about my business.
You have the power to
Can I
give us
please
your
leave?
information.
Can I please leave?
Would you like a ticket for jaywalking or would you like a warning?
Please leave.
Would you like a ticket or a warning?
Please leave.
Because if you just provide me with your name, I check it, I verify all the stuff, you just get a warning and go.
Leave?
Or I
I'll
can give you a
fight the
ticket.
I didn't cross any street.
You were in the
Can I
middle of the
please
street.
Leave? I didn't cross the street. Jaywalking means you try to cross the street. Can I?
So what were you doing in the middle? You can't walk in the
Can
middle of the
I
street.
Please leave. Can I please leave?
No, just shut up. Stop talking like that.
Can I please leave?
You were in the middle of the street crossing.
Try to cross any street.
Then what were you doing in the middle of the street?
Please leave. Can I please leave? Pretty please.
Oh, pretty please.
Please leave. There's sugar on top. Can I please leave?
With sugar on top?
Can I please leave?
533-1915.
He's talking to Gene, so.
Area of the window on this individual. Ending is 533-1916. 0028.
Where'd you get the bread from? Okay.
on another street,
Yeah.
jaywalking.
Yep.
He's refusing to give you the information for the ticket.
Any street, you did not see that. I did not try to jaywalk.
He's refusing to give you ID for the ticket.
Yep.
Okay, bring him in.
You don't want to give me your ID?
Instructions: if disorderly person is charged for failing to give you.
You don't want to give me your ID? Okay.
District 1.
Okay. Anthony, can you put transport him in your car? I don't have a camera in my car.
District 1.
Watch out, let me get your seatbelt.
Yeah, I located it. Did a quick check. 3. I'm just going to tell you, I got through the tow company. They were checking on that for us. I'll let them know.
Yeah, I got it. Going off. Officer Hufats transporting.